Welcome to episode 3. You've got Jesse, you've got Tyler,
and
Santa Claus. So we actually just got a grocery order in.
Mm-hmm. And this is perfect. We got a chair. If you missed yesterday's episode,
go watch. You'll see
Jessica
that.
broke her foot. So we got a chair in here in the kitchen, which is actually kind of perfect because then you.
I feel so high. I'm like, yes, bring all the ingredients to me. I'll make whatever. Anyway, which is honestly, it's great. So,
don't slip.
I know. It's just like, oh my gosh. There's all the life.
Been trying to get used to your crutches. I feel like that's been the hardest thing.
They're in the way.
No,
Gigi,
just you trying to figure out how to use your crutches.
Oh yeah, I was
like
watching some videos earlier.
Yeah.
I know. Getting there though.
Oh yeah. For sure.
Okay, so we figured we'd show a grocery haul because we just got some groceries delivered, and in the previous episode I shared our kind of meal plan for the next week-ish, a little less than a week. So we got some ingredients for that, and then just other groceries. I love seeing people's groceries, so I figured I'd share it. I know a lot of you guys I think it's fun. It's kind of like in the olden days, like 15 years ago, in magazines when you could see what was in someone's purse. Like if I could see what groceries celebrities were buying in a magazine, that would have been my favorite part of the magazine.
People still do that. I get fed like.
Well, and with social media though.
Here's what's in Chris Hemsworth day bag.
Oh yeah, it's like Vogue and any of those. Yeah, but you know what I mean. Okay, so let me show you these so we can get them in the fridge. So first up, we got some meat. We got the grass-fed ground beef, and then some Italian ground sausage for the lasagna that we are going to make. I'm so excited. And then that veggie bowl we were gonna make that looks really good. I am so excited to make that one. It called for cauliflower and broccoli. They were kind of sold out of quite a few things. I was getting the cauliflower head, the broccoli head. It was sold out, so they replaced, which I mean, obviously this is even easier. So we've got those, and then I think the other thing in it is chickpeas. So I also got some Brussels sprouts I love Brussels sprouts so much, especially if you roast them and then at the very end use like a balsamic cream.
I have the recipe on my website. We can link it below.
We can link it below, yeah. Anyway, okay, we're also doing a taco night. So I got some wraps. These are the La Banderita tortilla wraps. And then we got some chicken breasts for the teriyaki chicken in the slow cooker. That looks really easy. I got some bell peppers. Tyler and I were joking that, you know how you can buy like bell peppers and stuff cut up, like onion, you can get any of that. I even saw like a mirepoix, what is that, carrot, celery, and onion. And it's obviously you're paying a premium for the, not privilege, convenience, yeah. You're paying a premium for the convenience of them already being cut up. And so I bought bell peppers 2 weeks ago, and I was like, I want to put these in my eggs. Like I'll do like an egg white mixture scramble, sometimes put it in a wrap. And I was like, this is an easy thing I can throw in there. I love the taste of. So I bought them, and I was like, I know, I'll cut them up, have them ready to go prepped. Well, guess what? I didn't cut them up. I forgot about them. They were in the bottom of the veggie drawer underneath our like dinner veggies and stuff. Anyway, so I've got them again. I am going to cut them up, and then they will be prepped to just sprinkle into scrambled eggs for the next.
One of the two you bought last time is fine. We can cut that.
I'm going to use that one, I know, but the other one we figure we'll compost.
Well, the compost pile is going to be like nom 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 nom.
Oh yeah, that compost out there is looking real good. We used the compost on our garden last year, and it worked great. Anyway, okay, continuing on. We got little individual hummus. I'll use these for Genevieve's lunches when we're making them, and these little naans. That's something kind of different that she really likes. And then tomato paste, we are always in need of. Every time I buy this, Tyler, I'm like, well, this will last a while because you only use a little bit. We go through it so fast.
Yeah.
Like I don't think I realize how much we cook with tomato paste,
Yeah, well, we cook a lot at home, and I feel like that's just one of those things. The squeezy tube, though, is the way to go, unless you know you need, because we always had the tiny can when I was growing up.
Oh, same.
But this is awesome because you can close it back up. Exhibit
A. So next thing, these are a special kind of pretzel. Got some dots, those like seasoned pretzels. Although, because Tyler, you'd put pretzels on the grocery list.
Yeah.
Here, let me show you for a sec.
No, I'm just hanging out. Just eat my oatmeal, leave me alone. Mommy. I will say, I've been doing the Kodiak Peak oatmeal. very good.
Like the instant?
Just, yeah, but it's very, very good.
Oh, yum. You're going to love them.
I always like the Kodiak. We usually get the Kodiak stuff at Costco, but it's like the nuts and seeds or whatever it is, the seeds and something.
Seeds and twigs.
I wish they sold the Kodiak Peak in the big thing because it's got 20 grams of protein in it, which is why I like it. But it also just tastes really good.
Protein. So anyway, well, toddler approved as well. These are so good. Oh, what I was saying is you'd put pretzels on the list, but
You went off script.
I went off script, and you know what?
She went rogue.
Those are so good. I feel like plain pretzels for me, I'm not a big fan of. So this was a selfish decision. Okay.
If I'm eating like a salty chip style snack, I go for a pretzel. That's my go-to.
Spicy.
Above all else, you chose pretzel. I'd go tortilla chips any day.
What kind of spicy?
They've got seasoning on it
Why?
because it makes them really yummy.
I don't like the spice.
Oh no. Maybe they're not toddler. They're not spicy for the record if you had them. They just have like seasoning on it. Well.
Yeah, but yeah, I would eat a pretzel.
Okay, honey.
I got lipstick in here.
Oh,
You got
cool.
lipstick? Oh my.
Gigi.
Can you be careful with it?
Wait, does it break?
No, I don't want you to get it on the carpet
Why?
because Daddy will be upset.
It would ruin the carpet.
So I grew up with
Don't
my
make
dad
it
being the
wet.
one about the carpet, like if I got anything on it. So it is so funny that I married someone that is the same way about the carpet. I mean, I get it.
What are you talking about?
But the problem is I spill stuff all the time.
Do you want messy carpets?
No, I do not. I'm with you, obviously, but unfortunately, I am the one that always makes the messes on the carpet.
I'm with you.
Me,
but
and the 3-year-old.
The situation is fraught.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, I was gonna say last thing.
Oh, yeah.
No, you don't need to be on camera. Leave me
Oh, you
alone.
see my
Sit here.
mug the whole time?
I'm just the voice in the background.
No.
Pay no attention to the man behind the camera. All I was gonna say is that I would choose a pretzel over like a potato chip or a Dorito or
What?
any day of the week.
No, you're genuinely faced with any.
I
like,
legit, but
No.
it's 100% every single time. They're good. Now, don't get me wrong. I love a potato chip. I love a Dorito. All of the above.
What about if it's faced with like a jalapeno kettle cooked chip?
That would be where it gets close. But
How can that even be close?
I love
Jalapenos so-
pretzels. They're just
Wow.
yeah.
You used to dip them in sour cream as a kid.
I did, and then they used to get that hell of a good dip.
Yeah. They
That
still
stuff
sell
is
them, I'm
good.
pretty sure.
Mm-hmm. I haven't had that in a long time.
Yeah. Ow. Okay.
That's what when I was younger, I used to dip it in that stuff. That was
I remember meeting you, and I was like, I'm sorry, what are we doing? You were like, pretzels, dip. I'm like, oh, dip. And then I'm like, what? Sour cream? I have to say, it's not bad, but
I was
just like,
17 and an idiot. Leave me alone.
that's okay. I was also an idiot. Still am. But okay. Chicken. I already showed that. Okay. Bananas. We go through these unbelievably quickly in this household, which is a good thing. Got an onion for the recipe. Tomato because I love a tomato. I love this on sandwiches. I love this cut up in like eggs. But we're also for taco night. I like it, you know. And then we also got some sliced cheese and these little cheese snacks. The girls, I love them too. But the girls they're great to throw in a lunch as well. For school, got cottage cheese, sour cream. If you have a Kroger near you, Kroger's cottage cheese is so good. We also got some 4 Honeycrisp apples. I read a thing the other day that said Honeycrisp apples account for like a crazy high percentage of the apples sold. Let me look this up. It was like, and everyone I know, this is just everyone gets Honeycrisp apple. They're the perfect apple. Oh, I am totally wrong. I'm sure it was probably something online, and this is why you have to verify. Trust but verify. Maybe don't trust, just verify first. Anyway, I swear to you, I had heard that it was like Honeycrisp make up like 80% of the apples bought, like something crazy. No, this says in 2025, Honeycrisp apples accounted for 12% of the American apple market, making it third. Gala is 16% and Red Delicious is 13%. Do you guys love, listen, I love apples, okay? There's no hate. But have you had a Honeycrisp apple? Okay. Anyway, so we got some of those. We also got some ground turkey for the tacos. We tend to make it with ground turkey just to switch it up. And with the taco seasoning, you cannot tell the difference. I also got, this is Coke Zero Sugar, okay? I don't drink Diet Coke. I know you're going to think that I drink it every single day because I did show it in the previous one too. But I do enjoy it from time to time when you're just craving. So I've recently been getting into Coke Zero Sugar. It's really good. Anyway, I was so excited that they have these with the Santa on it. I don't know, it just made me so happy. So we got a Whole Life, or a Fairlife whole milk. I also got a Fairlife fat-free milk. And then, is that everything? Oh, a couple more things. Cocoa Aminos, we use this instead of soy sauce. It's just really good. And I feel like, yeah, this one has less sodium. And then we also got some minced garlic for those days we have our garlic we try to use, but some days you're trying to be really quick. It's so nice to have. And then these, kids love this cereal. I mean, it's delicious. I also love it. So once a week, they'll have that. And then I also still will get these for Felicity. She still likes them. I'm like, and this is a great deal. Again, if you have a Kroger near you, this is an amazing deal. But it's an easy way for them to get veggies, fruit, you know, all in one convenient, delicious little pouch. So I think that's everything. So not a huge haul, but kind of a big haul, but we're definitely set for the week on groceries. So there we go. I gotta get this stuff put away. Well, comfy outfits for the win. This is just like a outfit I got from Quince, which I love. But we're making do. If you wanted an update, I mean, not much has changed, obviously, but she did say I can do like a heel strike with the crutches this first week just because of where the break is and all that. I guess you can. And that honestly has helped immensely because the thing that's been tricky about the crutches for me is how much it hurts the like palm of my hand, like the bottom part of it. And so why do I want to call that the heart of the hand? What is that called? The like base. There's a name for that and now it's driving me nuts. But anyway, so I wrapped some little washcloths around it and then used some tape. And that's working that honestly is working pretty good. Tyler also brought up I could like wear gloves, but I'm like, let's start with this and kind of see. But that is one thing that kind of surprised me is, you know, you're not supposed to be putting all the pressure on your armpits. So a lot of the pressure is on your hands and man, oh man, I must just have little tiny baby hands. I don't know. Anyhow, enough about that. So my parents are coming over today to visit, help with Felicity a little bit as I'm kind of getting used to stuff. And I just haven't seen them one-on-one in a while. And my mom said she was gonna make some dinner too, which is so sweet. So I will certainly show them if they would like to be shown in the vlog. They've been in previous vlogs. I just love my parents. I feel very blessed. And look at this beautiful snowy scene. We covered our patio furniture. I don't think we covered this one last year. But Tyler was like, we're covering it this year. So that is nice, which is so pretty. Very calm, definitely cold, but not super frigid, which makes the snow a little bit more enjoyable. Gigi was remarking on my little hot air balloon that like lights up with solar power at night. I love it. The little one in the tree, and she was giggling at the snow on top of it. Isn't that cute? Like a little ice cream cone. Well, look who we have here. Hi, Mama.
Hi.
So my mom, she's making, what are you making tonight, Mom?
Shepherd's pie.
Yum.
Traditional Irish shepherd's pie.
And we have a lot of Irish in our family, and it is very good. And we are very excited. Mommy, thanks for dinner. It's so sweet.
You're welcome.
They're here taking care of all of us. My dad's making coffee. Dad, that's a sight I've seen my whole life. Is you making coffee.
Why don't you just own a regular coffee maker?
She's gonna have to edit probably. More coffee.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to edit.
Cheers.
Cheers. Aw.
Yeah.
Okay, is it done? Look at that.
Oh, this is done. It just needs to be baked for 20
Voila.
minutes to brown.
Thanks, Mom. Hey, Dad, you were helping in there too. I saw you cutting carrots and.
Yeah, I just lost a little bit of a finger.
Anyway, it looks amazing, Mama. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, will you look at this? This little elf on the shelf is quite a little trickster. My goodness. Oh, Snowflake, what are we gonna do with you? A little bit of lunch. Jessica's doing some leftover, sweet potatoes, broccoli, rice, and some eggs, right?
Yep.
I am going to do the second thing. If you watched the last vlog, I went and got some ingredients at the store, and I used about half of them for one of the recipes I showed you. The recipe, quote unquote. It was pretty easy. But this is another one that I'm not even going to call it a recipe. It is a recipe, I guess. But this is one of the other things I've been eating just all the time. It is so, so good. And I'll just show you here really fast. All right, so I call this a yogurt surprise. I don't know why I call it a yogurt surprise.
But we do, yeah.
I started calling it that because I was like, hey, Jess, you want a yogurt surprise? And
well, because you used to be like yogurt with honey and like it was too much. So you're
yeah,
like, I'm just going to call it yogurt surprise.
I don't know.
The surprise is that in every bite, you may get an almond or a blueberry. And
It's
you just
so
don't know.
good. So
No, I mean that's the surprise.
Yeah,
Surprise
you never
your
know
mouth.
what you're going to get in each bite. So normally I would measure this out, but just for the sake of doing this, I'm going to try and do it really fast here. So it's a cup of plain Greek yogurt. That's about a cup. A tablespoon of honey. That's about right.
It's a cute little volcano.
And then I'm going to mix that together.
It is key to mix this before you add the next step, I've learned.
Yes, 100%. You do this part first for sure. Otherwise, I feel like you
It's
get
hard to mix.
Yeah, you get bites that have way too much honey and then bites that have no honey.
You chose an interesting bowl for this.
I love this bowl, actually. I feel like it presents very well.
It does.
These we got at IKEA.
Here we go. We still
Yeah.
have them. When you have like a dinner, like a bowl or a dinner in it, it looks like
Like a
restaurant
stew.
quality.
Yeah. Just
looks
because
really
of the
cool.
bowl. That's all. That's the only difference there. All right, so a
I
quarter.
would like to call it a bowl, a plate bowl.
A plate bowl, yeah. Quarter cup of almonds. Yeah, that's about right. And then I mix those in. You don't have to, I guess.
Well, that's what makes it a surprise.
Yeah, it's the surprise part. Okay. Then I top it with some blueberries, some strawberries, blueberries, strawberries. Now, if you want to be bad,
Oh.
I like to
How
add.
bad are you gonna be?
I'm gonna be so bad. I put like a tablespoon of these mini chocolate chips in there, and that is a real surprise because then you get
you're like,
like
"Oh,
every
shit."
once in a while you get a little thing of like dark chocolate, woo, or semi-sweet chocolate, I guess
Okay,
I should
those are
say.
gone. Yeah, just.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying. I thought I did. Oh, anyway, you don't have to add those in, but boy, did they make it even better. And then there you go. It's that easy. It's like 35 grams of protein in this.
It's wildly filling. I will
It's
say.
so filling and it's so tasty. Anyway, I mean, I have this recipe written down somewhere. I can put it on my website. I'll link that below. Again, is it a recipe? I don't know. I wouldn't even call this a real. But anyway,
I think so.
But it is so fast to make. It is so good, and like Jess said, it's so filling and full of protein. Okay, so here's something. I think it's probably nothing. So I used to play drums in middle school, and I haven't played in like 20 years. Oh my God, that's so long. But for some reason, I got a burr up my butt earlier this year, and I'm like, I want to start playing drums again. So I got a drum set. I started taking drum lessons, and I have been having so much fun. This happened like, I don't know, 2 months ago. So I'm just now getting back into it, and it's coming back to me. We're just starting with like the rudimentary stuff, literally rudiments, and it's so fun. Like I said, it's coming back to me. But let's see, we've done so far 4 pretty basic songs. We've done Island in the Sun by Weezer. We've done Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes. We did Come Together by the Beatles. And right now we are working on Creep by Radiohead. So those are the songs we've worked on so far. Again, I think I've only done maybe 5 lessons so far. But anyway, it's been really fun getting back into it and stuff. So anyway, so I'm going to practice here for a few minutes. I've got a lesson later today, and I haven't had a chance to practice very much because with the holidays and then with Jessica falling and all that stuff. So I'm like, I haven't really had a chance to practice. And usually I'm pretty good about practicing in between my actual lessons. So I'm like, I don't want to show up today and my drum teacher be like, dude, what happened? So I'm going to practice for a few minutes. And yeah, so I'll show you my drum set here really fast too. So this is the drum set I got. So I wanted one that had a lot of toms because a lot of what I'll play will end up being things like musical theater songs and stuff like that. And and even some rock and that kind of stuff too, but a lot of that kind of stuff ends up using a lot of toms. So like I've played through some of the stuff from, not played through, but I've attempted to play some of the stuff from like Wicked and even some stuff from Hamilton and stuff like that. That uses a lot of toms. So anyway, very, very badly, I should add. Just throwing that out there. Very, very, very badly. But anyway, so this is the set that I got. I'm loving it so far. And yeah, so I'm going to get a little practice in here.
Okay, really feeling the love today. Our friends, which is the channel RZ Roll, sent us some crumble cookies because I broke my foot. That was so sweet. And then another friend, literally within 10 minutes of this, dropped off this sweet little bag of goodies with a nice card. I'm genuinely was rendered speechless and was so surprised. So thank you to both of you guys, and all of you guys, if you are watching. I have already eaten that one. That's like the snickerdoodle, like a sandwich, guys. Oh my gosh. That is very good. So I think I might need to refrigerate it because I feel like that it's like kind of cakey. But wow, so good.
Okay, we got Jessica's little scooter here. I've got about 20 minutes before I need to leave here again. So I'm going to try and very, very quickly put this together because I think it's going to make her life so much easier than the crutches. So I'm going to try and do it really fast. Okay, well, this is a big surprise, but we're pretty tired.
As usual,
Yeah.
You're getting end of the shift.
Yeah. So
End of the shift, Tyler and Jessica.
I was talking to my friend Tony, and he brought up, he's like, I started calling your vlogs, he's like, I was watching your Vlogmas, and he's like, then I started realizing I'm going to start calling it Braun tent instead of content. And he's like, I got to get my Braun tent fix. And I just thought that was absolutely hilarious. He said, looking forward to your next Vlogmas so I can get my Braun tent fix.
I absolutely love it. Also, one of you guys commented and said, why don't you call it Braunmas? And I feel like every year we have someone say that, and I'm like, oh yeah. But then we forget,
Hindsight.
and then
Here we
we're
are.
in too deep, you know? Can't possibly change it now.
Yeah.
But I do like that idea too. That's funny.
Speaking of comments, somebody said, so if you didn't see yesterday's video, I mentioned that I'm moving all of our Disney parks vlogs and stuff over to our Disneyville channel.
Uh-huh.
And so from now on, starting like next year, all of our Disney vlogs are going to be on that channel. And somebody said, well, then Tyler, what's going to be on your channel? Like this one here that you're watching right now. And that's a good question. So Vlogmas is still going to be on this channel. And then all of my like travel stuff is going to be on this channel. Mm-hmm. And then throughout the year, I'll occasionally throw up vlogs. It's kind of like
every
this.
once in a while you get, burp your bit. Yeah. And you are like, I'm going to do a 4-video series about whatever.
Yeah,
and
like,
you do.
I'll just throw
like
a
you did
couple
Townhouse
up in
Tales
May,
for a while, you know. Just
so anyway, all that stuff, like normal life, vlogs, travel, Vlogmas, all on this channel. All Disney stuff on Disneyville. So I think that kind of makes sense. Well, so the reason this all got started is because I used to have a website, and it was the same with my YouTube channel. I had everything all in one place. It was like travel stuff, home stuff, Disney stuff, recipes.
Basically just everything that made you.
Exactly. And I think it was, I don't know, I don't think it served me very well because
it's just hard with any algorithm on any of the things. They always tell you to niche down.
It didn't know what
then
to
you're
do
like,
with
you don't
me.
want to niche. Yeah.
Because I had too many different things. It was like, are you a food channel? Are you a DIY channel? Are you a travel channel? Are you a, like what? Mm-hmm. So I separated all of my websites. So now I have welcometothecuttingboard.com with all of our recipes on it, and that's all that's on it. We have Disneyville.
Have I yawned like 16? Was that the longest?
No, I think that was the first time I saw it. But
I'm sorry. That was not... You know you can mask a yawn. You go... You're like inside mouth stretches, but you keep everything else composed.
When you're in a work meeting.
You're...
I'm listening.
It's like when you get that tickle in your throat that you're like about to hack up for a while.
Yeah.
And you're trying to hold it in. I was at a Bible study. Yeah. Oh, and then you're like almost vomiting. You're like, not literally, but you know what I mean. That happened to me at a Bible study the other day, and the second it started, I'm like, I'm just going to go ahead and leave now and go to the bathroom. I'm like, blah, blah, blah. Anyway.
I'm
sorry, go ahead.
Now all of our Disney stuff is on Disneyville. So the Disneyville podcast.
Even the website. Yeah.
So all, because again, on the one website I had Disney blogs, we had travel blogs, everything. So now I feel like everything makes more sense. It's like recipes are all on one website, Disney stuff is all together, and then travel
everything's
stuff
just
is all
kind of
together.
niche for whatever people.
And the channels now are going to be the same way. So that's kind of why we're deciding to do that. Yeah. So if you're confused about why that is, that's why. So then from now on that'll make more sense. But also my brand new travel website did just launch. So if you want to see it, you can just go to tylerbraun.com. Pretty happy with it.
Wow.
It was one of those things that I kind of worked on off and on for a long time, like a year at least. And I would get through phases.
It'd be like when you'd have a moment after work and editing.
So I had phases where I was working on it really hard, and then I would be several weeks where I didn't do anything with it. But anyway, so you'll see if you go to it. I'm really kind of happy. So it's got all of my travel videos in one place, but it's also got a bunch of like travel blogs and stuff. But it also has destination pages. So the first two I have done so far are Alaska and Egypt, and you can kind of just see what it's going to look like in the future. So like I'll have, Italy and New York City and like all these different places that we've traveled will each have their own destination page, very much like the ones I already have done now.
Well, and you've even got like packing lists on there, like an Alaska specific packing list, an Egypt specific,
and general travel stuff. So, and it's all free. It's all up there. So anyway, check it out. And also because it is so new, if you find anything that like a link doesn't work or anything, please just let me know, because it's one of those things you work on so much and then like you're like, I'm certain there's links that go to the wrong place or are broken or I started to do something then I forgot
or whatever. You did it so many months ago that thing doesn't exist anymore.
That's it. So if you do go to visit tylerbraun.com, please poke around and let me know if there's any holes anywhere. And it's also cool. I have like I'm going to have all my travel photos up there too, because I always photograph all these places we travel. And am I boring you?
No, I'm realizing I can't say crisscross, and I really want to say crisscross applesauce right now. And I can't.
I'll sit back with you.
No, it's perfect.
We're so perfect.
I just needed a minute.
No, it's all good. Anyway, the last thing is I'll say like all of our travel photos. I always take hundreds of photos every time we travel. No, I'm sorry. I take thousands and thousands of photos that I then narrow down to hundreds of photos. Yeah. And I edit them, and I think typically they look pretty nice, but then they just kind of sit around and don't do anything. So now I've got like galleries on there. Anyway, it'll be cool as we move forward to add more and more to that site. But it's got enough on there that I've launched it now, and we'll have a lot more coming up soon.
Awesome.
Ireland, I think, is the next place I'm going to put on there. So anyway, got lots of fun stuff coming up.
Oh yeah. Anyhow.
Anyway, that is that. I was thinking about like resilience today, and I was thinking about like your foot and all that stuff, and
stop thinking about my feet.
So I was thinking about how there was like a 2-month period where I ended up like not working out at all, and just for one reason or another, because I was running a marathon. Okay, I'm going to stop talking about the marathon. I promise I'm not trying to brag about that. But I did just run a marathon a couple weeks ago.
It's a big deal, yeah. You're allowed to. You get like 2 months.
This is my last time. I'm not going to bring it up again. And wisdom teeth were out, and then this, that, and they just like one thing after another, and finally got back into working out like 2 weeks ago. And the first week I was so incredibly sore from my eyebrows down to my toes. I was sore.
What about the forehead?
No, that was fine. Anyway, but I was thinking about like how it was amazing. Like I'm still sore week 2, which is basically the week I'm in right now. But like already I'm feeling like I'm starting to get back into my rhythm again. And I was just thinking about you, like you're going to have to take probably 3-4 months off of like running. But I think with you doing like physical therapy and that kind of stuff, I would bet like even if it's 6 months before you can actually run again.
Yeah.
Once you get back into it, it'll be a couple rough weeks, but then you'll feel like you're back into it.
I just told Tyler though, I was like, I should have appreciated that last workout more. All right, well, I think we're going to sign off.
Yeah.
I have been reading, by the way, the same book for forever. It's one of those things. It's the last book in the Court of Thorns and Roses, and I read a page and fall asleep. So I'm like, and this is a long book. I'm like, I'm never going to finish this book. And it's good, but it's, when the series itself was so good, and then I waited a long time before reading this very last one, because I was like, okay, I need to read some other things.
Yeah.
So I've come back to it, because I'm like, I got to finish this whole series. But now I'm like, it's about like a B character, you know what I mean? Not one of the main ones, which, okay. But boy, I'm like 45% of the way through and I'm like, I still don't really care.
Really?
Like, so I'm like, oh no. But I'm like, I'm in too deep. I just gotta finish it.
Sunk cost fallacy there.
If you've read the very last one, I don't know what it is a quart of. It's a quart of Silver Flames, maybe. Is it worth it? Let me know.
I feel like you're opening a whole can of worms there.
Yeah. I'll read it.
It's so funny. I feel like I'm the same way. Like, I've been reading... The book I'm reading right now is actually a great book. It's called All the Beauty in the World. It's about a guy who's a security guard at the Met.
I recommended that one to him. Toot toot.
It's not a very big book.
Oh, no.
It's taken me 2 months to get through because I read 3 pages a night and then go... fall asleep.
One day we will wish we could fall asleep that fast. That much I am certain of.
Yeah.
But anyway. Yeah, I was just telling someone we know that was saying she was having trouble sleeping. I was like, she likes to read, but at night, you know, you can't turn on the light and wake up your partner, you know, whatever. And I was like, a Kindle would be perfect. That is the only reason I got into the Kindle, because I was very anti-ebook or e-reader, just because I'm like, I like a book, and I still read from books, and so do you. Mm-hmm. But at night, it's the only way. That way we're not waking each other up. If you wake up in the middle of the night, instead of looking at your phone, you look at the Kindle.
I was going to say, just last night, waking up in the middle of the night, I'm like, I was able to read my Kindle. So.
Yeah. And I didn't wake up.
It's awesome. Yeah. And it's the dark mode. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, we've chatted your ear off again. I don't think so. We're excited for the next episode. Mm-hmm. Got lots of fun stuff coming. Very excited.
Yeah, we're doing a couple fun things.
Yeah. All right, well.
Yeah.
Off to bed we go.
Actually, no. I'm going to go fix your scooter first. Or
Thank you for building
it together.
Thank you for building it. I'm so excited.
Like, if I don't do it tonight, then you're not going to be able to use it tomorrow.
I'm hoping to make like a first batch of some Christmas cookies. That will be a game changer. And I'll have a little seat up there. We'll make it. I even thought, I was like, I'll just sit on top of the island. I don't know. No,
yeah, with your bar stool and with your little thing there.
I
think you're going to be rocking and rolling tomorrow. But I'm like,
and you know what? Your mom said she would bring me a shower chair. She has. Nice. And that'll be nice. Because our shower has like a little seat thing in it. But whoever designed it was before we had this house. It's not in the greatest place. So it was kind of far away. It was a little treacherous. I was like, ooh. Yeah. So anyway, that'd be nice.
Yeah. All right. Well, on that note, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Ta-da!
Yay, my hero. That's awesome. Thank you so much.